So we've got an extra, humongous, famous 5 extra fan reaction, and I'm here with
Mark.
Indigo.
Jeff, South Africa.
Soames.
Curtis.
from South Africa. He's here from Dazzling, proper international. First of all, mate, your thoughts on that, your performance rating and your LEAMORE Windows man of the match?
Thought we had a great first half, held them off. They were worried about us, but that classic thing where we need to convert more of our chances. Great goal, Hwang getting on the score sheet, but we had 2 or 3 more chances where we should have been going in 2 or 3-0 up. So my man of the match, I think Neto linked up really well with Nuri. I thought they had some nice little patterns going on. So Neto, my man of the match. And overall, first half brilliant, second half not so well. I'll give it a 7.
A 7! The amazing Indigo.
Well, I thought that Neto and Nore worked really well together, and they were good at passing the ball, and Hwang scored. So I'd say my man of the match was Neto, and my score was in the first half was about a 7, and the second half was about a 6. So
6.5?
7.
A 7. You always speak so well. Well done. Well done. And Chris from Greece, who does the international fan. Give him a wave. Hey, Chris.
Hey, Chris.
You'll love that. You'll love that. Right, all the way from South Africa. Comes and watches us all the way from South Africa. So we have to have you on. Your thoughts and your performance rating in your LEAMORE Windows man of the match.
I thought in the first half we should have scored another goal. We needed another goal against Liverpool. We actually made Liverpool look ordinary in the first half.
Like Bilston.
Like Bilston. Eh? Like Bilston. But we made them look ordinary. In the second half, you could see the goals was coming. You could just feel it was coming, you know what I mean? They needed to press more. And the substitutions was a little bit iffy, if I was honest, you know what I mean? And I think 8.5 in the first, 7.5 in the second, so an 8. I think give it an 8. And they played well. I wasn't disappointed at all.
Fantastic. All the way from South Africa. Soms, good to see you again. You're looking very smart, mate, I have to say. Looking very smart. Your thoughts and performance rating in LEAMORE Windows man of the match?
Well, I didn't expect anything. I thought we were going to have a good pacing today, to be quite honest, prior to the start of the game. So the first half was fantastic, really, but the same old thing in terms of not being able to put the ball in the back of the net. I thought the players got the crowd going really well. I thought the Wolves fans did really well.
Atmosphere was really good.
Oh, really, really, really well. But it's that same old thing. In games where we have played really well, we've made mistakes. And then as soon as we go behind, it's almost like with the body language, you could see the fight had gone. Now, they did try to get that equaliser to get it to 2-2, but when the third went in, they just, even though there was still five minutes left or whatever.
Like a pin.
It just took the energy out. So I think there is progress under Gary O'Neill. I think the difficulty is we run out of steam.
Yeah.
Because we're so intense, and it's brilliant in the first half, but unless we really get 2 or 3 goals up, it's always going to be challenging.
Against top teams as well.
Oh,
if you don't do that, they're always like against maybe other teams in and around us, we'd probably win that game.
Oh yeah, I'd hope that if that was against Luton and we'd have had as much space as we were able to create ourselves, because we were cutting through Liverpool. We were getting past players time and time and time again, and not just one. It was 1, 2, 3 players they were going past, whether it was Pedro or whether it was Mateus Cunha or whatever.
They couldn't live with us, could they? Early first half.
They couldn't. But it's the same old story. We just got to stop making these stupid mistakes. Sometimes the game management, I think, if we're going to run out of steam a bit, our game management's going to be crucial. So I didn't expect anything. So to have such a good performance in the first half was great.
Rating,
I would say overall, I would say a 7.5.
man of the match.
Man of the match, Pedro Neto.
He's doing well today, Pedro Neto, isn't he? And finally,
Curtis.
yeah, Curtis, your thoughts, your performance rating and your LEAMORE Windows man of the match?
I was leaping in my chair when I saw Bellegarde pull it down onto his chest.
What a move!
I just wow,
Out the sky,
loved
down.
it. Nuri, I really liked as well. I find him creative. I echo running out of steam as well, because they looked as if they run the legs off towards the end. But I loved the way they were really sharp on the ball. They beat Liverpool to the ball a lot in the first half, but I think it took a toll in the second half. I didn't seem like Liverpool. I don't know where Liverpool were. Who were they?
I think the way we played, they didn't know what hit them, and I think they were a bit stunned like a box of it. If you don't knock them out, they get back up in the next round.
We had a few opportunities the first half to kill it, to get at least 2.
Yeah.
And it didn't happen. So great performance the first half. Struggled a bit more in the second, but I think Liverpool just went for it a lot more in the second half.
Controlled the game. What's your performance rating?
7, I think 7.5.
And finally, your LEAMORE Windows man of the match?
8 Nori.
Nori, you're going to get. He's a salmon swimming against the stream. He did have a good game though. Fair enough.
8 Nori. Go on.
Fantastic. So I hope you've enjoyed this extra fan reaction. So from all of us, until the next one, always Wolves.